heart of England, there's a secret passion. An obsession that's divided two rival families for 40 years. The Wainmans are from Yorkshire, and the Smiths from Lancashire. Their battlefield, stock car racing. A deadly game that's already almost claimed one of their lives.
People often speak about the Smith-Wainman rivalry in stock car racing, and there is a genuine rivalry there.
You know, when I started racing, I vowed that I would become the best, and that's what I wanted to do.
They want to be the best, and they want to be at the top. And we want to be the best, and we want to be at the top as well.
This is the story behind one stock car season. So far, the Wainmans have had the upper hand.
Any win's a good win, but when you've beaten both the Smiths, it's even better.
But with a fast new car from Andy Smith, there's talk of cheating in the air.
The car's not right to the rule book, you know, in my opinion, you shouldn't even be racing it.
And the bad blood is about to come to a brutal head. The Formula One stock car season is in full swing. World champion Andy Smith and arch-rival Frankie Wainman Jr. are heading for Kings Lynn. It's the first time they'll have faced each other since the row over Andy's car kicked off.
I've come off a couple of stressful days this week. People are picking on my car, moaning that it's too fast and all that sort of rubbish.
It's all down to Andy's interpretation of the rule book.
Between that point and that point, you mustn't cut the chassis leg. Well, my chassis leg's cut just back from that point, so there's no problem with it.
Or is there? Other drivers are up in arms.
Apparently, according to my brother, it's illegal, and according to a few drivers, it's legal, and according to some other drivers, it's legal.
You know, I think it's a bit sour grapes, really, because he were going well, and I think they're a bit jealous.
Pull down the guy who's quickest. Get yourself sorted and get quicker. Simple. People are coming out with silly statements about the design of my car. You know, it's just scaremongering by certain people.
No surprise who Andy thinks is the chief scaremonger.
Andy's always built his own cars. He's obviously tried to find a little advantage somewhere and a loophole in the rules. I don't know, we'll see where it goes.
Frankie's wife, Sam's, worried that the Wainmans' winning streak will run out. She thinks the Smiths already have an unfair advantage. Cash.
We don't have, you know, brand new engines like Andy. You know, we have to make do with stuff we've had for years, and that in itself is enough of a challenge. We don't need him to be having an illegal chassis either. I know a lot of people have been on the phone to Frankie saying that it's not right and stuff. It puts us in a wee bit of a awkward situation because we don't want to come across as being whingers, but, you know, if something's not right and you feel somebody's got an advantage, then, you know, something needs to be done. Yes? No, you can't eat your soup in there.
Now the sports authorities are getting involved. A committee will meet next week to decide on the legality of Andy's car. His wife Lisa is fed up.
It's just all the moaning. Namely, young Frank, he stirred everything up and he's been moaning and moaning, and obviously they've had to do something about it because one person thinks he rules the sport. He's just got everybody doing his dirty work for him. At the end of the day, do they really think we're going to waste time and money building a car that's not right?
At Kings Lynn, the controversy is the big story in the pits. Even hardened observers of the sport are baffled by all the tribal bickering. Nina Elmer publishes Stocks World, the winner for Stock Car News.
I don't understand what all the argument is about, and I really don't understand boys and toys. I always think the only difference between men and boys is the length of the trousers. They behave very much like children, very emotional and very jealous too.
Team Smith are keen to settle their playground dispute with Frankie Wainman Jr.
I hope he gets a punch, you put that on camera. Or his engine blows up.
As for Andy's dad, Stuart Smith Sr., the bad karma seems to be working. Until the Smiths' arch-enemy scrapes through, despite the evil eye.
Crap race, really. But Wainman qualified.
Back in Rochdale, Andy's seriously rattled about the upcoming committee meeting. It may be the end of the road for his new car.
What's wrong with a bit of innovation and people doing stuff? The people going to that meeting to try and get my car, I think.
Why?
Wainman will say no, because they've all been having a little concoction about it, haven't they? I've been wasting my breath.
I know what you're saying.
Right. I still say it's a witch hunt. Okay, what you said.
The committee's meeting tonight. The Wainmans are not invited.
We'll find out tomorrow sometime what they discuss. I feel a bit strong about it as well because it is a major advantage. When you're looking for that last little bit, you know, you're talking the odd 100th here and there, that's the bit.
We just seem to be left in dark, really. So he wants bottoming and finalising to bottom.
Yeah. We'll just have to hope common sense prevails and they get on with it, so.
A pub in South Yorkshire is where the future of Smith's car will be decided by this committee of elite drivers. Andy's travelled from Rochdale to defend his position. The meeting goes on into the night. Sam Wainman's sure there's a conspiracy afoot.
There are a lot of Andy Smith supporters on the committee, if you like. Won't be surprised if he gets away with it. He seems to get away with everything else, so...
Hey, it's very much behind closed doors. Basically, going back to why me and Frankie were thrown off the committee in the first place. Our views weren't thought to be in line with the sport, and that sort of clique of drivers revolves around Rochdale.
The verdict's due just before the season's biggest race so far, the European Championship.
If nothing's sorted with this car, then he's given the go-ahead to race it at the European. I think Frank here want to drill him, actually, like he did last year. What else is he supposed to do?
Yeah, I'll bet him next week. Yeah.
But just stop him from finishing. Would be nice.
Last year's European ended in a highly controversial crash. Frankie took Andy out.
Clash of the Titans up there as the junior Wainman goes away. Got the 515.
It's midnight when the committee finally reaches its conclusion.
We've got a fantastic committee at the minute. None of them make a living at stock car racing, and it allows them to make a balanced judgment on most things. There was never any doubt in my mind that you know, there was going to be any problems going to stop me racing at the European with my car. You know, the car's right, and that's the end of it. I want to beat people fairly, not unfairly. And so hopefully this will draw a line under it, but I doubt it'll draw a line under it for some people, but I don't really care about them, so there we go.
Next morning, the news that Andy's car has passed muster filters back to Frankie.
our committee's just very, very weak. I would imagine because it's Andrew Smith and he's a world champion of the European coming up next week, they won't have an option but to pass it, otherwise he'll just throw his teddies out of the pram and won't race. The hassle between us and the Smiths, you know, I mean, he's blaming me for it anyway, saying it's me that's pushing it all and everything, but I've had nothing to do with a lot of it. So, you know, just let him get on with it and I'll just try and beat him on the track with the car I've got. It's a championship he's never won. He's never won the European Championship. But if he does win it, you know, part of him has got to feel that he has cheated to win it.
Frankie's determined to keep up with the Smiths. He's fitted a new engine to his own car.
We've put this engine together out of some parts I already had, and you know, I've spent a bit of money that I didn't really have, hopefully just to give us a little bit of edge.
With only 3 days before one of the season's biggest races, Frankie is testing his new engine at Northampton International Raceway. Another driver who needs a practice session is Chris Cowley. He's just completed a 2-month ban for deliberately crashing into a rival driver.
This is where the front of my bumper hit, but this time I was facing this way, looking at Tony Smith's car all up in flames, because I got it wrong and just one simple mistake, and I caused that. I could have got hurt and, you know, I could have died. But if I start talking like that in front of the girlfriend, especially, she wouldn't even let me out in it either. Oh, my mum. It is crazy.
Chris met new girlfriend Nikki and her baby Rosie May just before the fateful crash.
My first preview of watching him, he come round that corner and then I saw a car take off. I thought, oh, and it was him. I didn't think that was quite the idea of what he's supposed to do, but my only real experience of watching him race so far is going straight on a left-hand turn. You can't get lost, can you? It's just left, 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 left. It's not like you go right, is it? Typical Chris. Well, you never quite know what's next, do you?
I want to win more than ever. You know, I want to come back and I want to show people out there that I'm not just Hitman Cowley or Basher Cowley as someone calls me. You know, I want to show them that, you know, I have got what it takes to win and to win a championship.
Nikki's under no illusion about Chris's first love.
Oh, that's always number one. I'll never doubt that one. That's number one all the way. It's nice to see him doing what he's enjoying. Hopefully he'll be a bit happier. Hopefully he does all right on Sunday and keeps it on the floor. In competition with a car.
This is where I belong. Not at work, in a stock car, racing around the track.
Chris is joined on track by the Wainman brothers. It's a last chance to put their cars through their paces before the race.
I'm making now. I forgot how much muscle you have to use. I'm making.
But Frankie's got big problems. Something's gone horribly wrong with the new engine.
I'm not just sure what this engine's just done.
I don't look very good. Frank's come here with his brand new engine. And he said he poured into the centre and it's made a funny noise. So that's not very good, is it?
I've broke it already. Just turning back in to come into pit, and I heard it go off, so I just stopped it.
Frankie's blown up 12 grand's worth of engine with just 2 working days before the big race.
No, it never goes right, does it?
It's looking bleak for the Wainmans. But in the Smith camp, confidence is rising.
We're going all right. We're in a little bit of a vein of form. It always helps when you're doing well. Got a few final wins and loads of race wins. So, great at the minute. Racing's good.
I need to put that shocker on first.
Pull the caliper.
Yeah.
Just love doing jobs twice. If I worked on my car more, I'd know that. Yeah.
With your car useless and a big race looming, what's a boy to do? Frankie goes to Huddersfield.
I'm just on the way to the engine builders now to try and sort it. He's going on holiday this afternoon to Spain, so we're going to try and get it sorted.
Engine boffin Ian Whitworth had been heading for his holes.
We'll be on the beach this afternoon with an hanky on his head and everything.
Oh, yeah. The taxi's coming for me at 3 o'clock.
This is a good thing about having a legal chassis that's not stepped where it shouldn't be. You can work on engine.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Look at that, you see.
Beautiful or what? It's not good. We're going round in circles a little bit at the moment. Getting nowhere very fast.
With only hours to go, Frankie and Ian work to patch up the injured engine.
This is what we did yesterday. Obviously that's the bent valve we had yesterday, so that's the problem. That's us till we get home now.
Back in Rochdale, Team Smith are winding Andy up for the big race.
And I'm sick of hearing about last year's European. All these lot do is keep reminding me that I owe Frank.
I don't, your missus does.
Oh, aye, Lisa does, yeah. I wish Stuart never stops going on about it.
Good morning last year because you didn't take him out, weren't he?
I know.
I don't mean for a drink.
I keep telling him he owes young Frankie one. So hopefully this weekend he'll get him. It's starting to just boil over now, you know.
Young Frank he definitely didn't want Andrew winning it. He wants to have it all. He's well, he's just a bad loser, put it that way, I think.
Behind every great stock car driver stands a stock car wife.
I love Andrew to bits. Like, he's my world. I couldn't think of life without him. It's a lovely little world we live in. Life is good. Life is very good.
And Sam Wainman stands by her man too.
He's a pretty cool dude, pretty cool guy. I'm really proud of him. I worship him, you know. It would make everything worthwhile if we win the European. The Smiths will be gunning for it this weekend. I just hope Frankie does his best to stop him winning it. More washing.
In the garage, Frank and the team are putting in another night shift, trying to coax the engine back to life before tomorrow's race.
That'll do.
I want the floor.
Find out tomorrow.
Chris Cowley is putting the finishing touches to his car.
It's a big championship like this weekend, then it's just nice, I always think, just to try and turn your car out and, you know, into quite presentable, really. And I've been pulling my hair out, just waiting to get back onto the track. It's just a buzz that you can't really explain to anyone else unless they've had a go and they know what it's like, you know. I've paid the price now, but I've kept my chin up the whole way through. I haven't been sulking about it. This weekend I'll come out of a bang and do some good, like, so just fingers crossed, that's the plan, so.
Teams from all over the country and Europe are loading up for this weekend's racing.
The stock car's not handling too good, I'll race the pram.
But the British summer threatens to scupper the European Championship.
Awfully nice tonight and rain tomorrow, it said on the internet.
Is it? I don't think we've raced that in the wet, really, have we? We've one race at Buxton. It's a bit scary, really. You couldn't see a thing going down the straights. I hate wet tarmac. I hate the fact that, you know, you can't see properly. Everything's wet through and horrible and cold and miserable, and it puts you in a bit of a downer before you start, you know. Some drivers tend to excel in wet conditions, you know, and I've never really been one of them. Not wet tarmac.
Stand well clear. Vehicle reversing.
Guess who likes it wet?
We're usually quite good in the rain, to be fair, both me and Daniel. So I'm doing a little rain dance.
Large crowds and storm clouds have gathered at Northampton International Raceway for a clash of the Titans. The biggest Smith-Wainman grudge match of the year. Andy Smith's got the faster car. After last year's shenanigans, he's driven by revenge.
Andrew's waited for a year. When Frankie took him out last year, he took it quite personal. So I can imagine things might spill over today. Hopefully they will.
Anyone who I all wanted? These lot all saying, yeah.
We need a good start, that's what we need off the back. You know, you've got to get through the traffic early on. Watch out for Andy and Stuart, because I mean, they were trying to take me out, I would have thought, you know, and just see if we can keep going.
In Camp Cowley, Chris's girlfriend Nikki and her baby Rosie May are here to cheer on his return to racing.
Gone sleep. Doesn't bother her. She just got sleep in the last race. She's got her own defenders. She's posing them at the minute, but no, she doesn't bother at all.
Chris is desperate to bounce back with a big win.
It's frustrating him watching everyone else do it, that he can't, so obviously he's going to be happy now he's back doing it.
All I want to do is come here and I want to go racing.
With the European Championship just minutes away, the Wainmans' prayers are answered.
It's leathering it down, isn't it?
Found somewhere dry for a minute.
We're not going outboard more, sir. We could have an 8-way in a minute.
How do you look? There's a duck just swam past.
It can ease up a little bit now, though.
I asked for rain and I got rain.
I'm getting wet.
For the first time in a week, things are going Frankie's way.
In fact, I've got wet feet.
You wanted rain, you got rain.
Yeah, I did, yeah. Okay, my fault. Hands up.
In the Smith camp, dampened spirits.
Good job I can swim.
Now look at it, ruined. Ruined a good race. They'll get wet, we'll get wet, and they won't be as fast.
Come on, Frank!
Andy's got Dad, Stuart Senior, and father-in-law Tony in support.
May the best driver win.
No, may a Smith win.
Andrew will be crap in this, I'll tell you now, that car's not suited for that way.
Don't say that.
Be surprised if he does any good.
Don't say that.
Fastest man in the West, Wainman, always has been.
Conditions are lethal. Andy Smith and Frankie Wainman Jr. are both on the back row of the 32 car pack. Just 25 laps between one of them and European Championship glory.
The green flag goes down, the power does come on, and away they go. Oh, and the bumper's being used. Into that first turn, let's see how they manage it. First half of the field safely now, getting to grips with the track. Slipping, sliding all over the place.
So the spray certainly causing a few issues for these drivers.
Frankie's game plan is revealed. He tucks in right behind Andy.
Flash of bumpers again, no change as far as those two drivers are concerned.
Frankie's trapped his prey. He delivers the kill.
Ooh! 391, Andrew Smith.
Andrew's gone! Come on, Frank, get on it, lad!
All the Smiths' hopes rest on Andy's younger brother, Stuart. With his rival out of the running, Frankie Wainman carves through the pack, shunting his way past Chris Cowley.
It's on Stewart now.
Come on, Stuart!
Frankie now has Stu Smith in his sights. He's slugging it out with little brother Danny Wainman. Danny's got his mum and girlfriend supporting him. But Stuart Smith breaks clean away from both Wainman brothers. And it's disaster for Frankie. A shunt takes out his front tyre.
Frankie's got a front outside puncher.
391 Andrew Smith and 515 Junior Wainman. So two of the biggest names in this race out of it.
Come on, Frank!
Only Danny Wainman has a chance of catching Stuart Smith now.
Going in there. Stuart Smith, a very rapid and very forceful driver in 390. Starting to come into the closing stages of this one now. Fairhurst, Smith and Danny Wainman. Now your first three.
Oh, Danny! Go on, Danny!
Until Chris Cowley makes his trademark entrance. He rams Danny so hard that he mounts young Wainman's car. Danny's out of the running. He's got Cowley riding piggyback for the rest of the race. Stu Smith Jr. winds up second.
There's the checker, 217 first across the line from 390 Stuart Smith, third place car number 21.
Never mind. We've obviously won it twice before us, Frank, but Andrew's never won it. So that's a good do, isn't it?
I don't know why he passed him. Should have just hit him.
That was just not on that. I would dirty that. Get banned again, that lad.
I weren't just going to let him have the race, and I wanted to win or get as high place as possible, just as much as anyone else. If there was anyone in front of me, I just hit.
He just got banned for doing stuff like that, so if he wants to play that game, he'll get banned again, won't he?
Punctured dreams for Frankie Wainman Jr. At least his rival didn't get a look in.
Just racing, he wasn't quick enough, he was in the way, so he got moved. We went in well anyway, Andy didn't carry on, but I did. But no, it was just unfortunate. Good race.
Not so good for the Smiths.
Andrew got loads of damage, Stuart got second. All right, good race. Could have been better though.
Yeah, gonna look after that for me. Come in second. First loser, innit?
Andy still doesn't realise it was Frankie who took him out.
There's no one shoving him then?
No.
Was it him? I couldn't see. Frank with the car that hit me.
Yeah, he did his job properly, got rid of you.
Did that all right.
But now he knows. He's festering. He can't not win for doing it, it's worth coming, but...
Frank done his job, got rid of him. Fired him straight in. Same thing last year, history repeating itself. Yeah, that's fair enough, isn't it? Goes around, comes around. We hope.
Where were you?
Next time, find out if Smith gets revenge on Wainman in the biggest race of the year, the World Final. And the women can't contain themselves when the bitterest of all contests leads to fireworks on track and off.